The supreme art of war is to subdue the enemy without fighting. The advantage with modern fights is that enemies do not need to be directly confrontational in order to achieve a desired result. Subliminal messages through acts do the trick. Hi and welcome to TFI English, the national socio-political analysis arm of the TFI Media Group. I'm your host Apurva, and if you haven't subscribed to the TFI English channel yet, please hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon to receive all the latest updates. Coming back to the story in this video, I'm here to tell you why US wants to hand over its potent drones to India. Let's begin. According to reports available in the public domain, soon India will be buying 30 advanced drones from the United States. Apparently, negotiations are in the advanced stages. The main reason why a speculation about finalization of the deal is rife is that now the US government has put its hand into the negotiations. Earlier, General Atomics Global Corporation, which makes these MQ-9B drones, was the face of the deal from America's side. Vivek Lal, chief executive of the US drone maker company, said, "We understand that the MQ-9B acquisition program is at an advanced stage of discussion between the US and Indian governments. Any questions on those discussions should be addressed specifically to the respective governments. From a company perspective, General Atomics is ready to support India and value our long-time relationship." MQ-9B is one of the most lethal drones available in the international market. It is a variant of the MQ-9B Reaper, which was used to kill Ayman al-Zawahiri last month. They are equipped with air-to-surface missiles. These drones can remain in flight for 35 hours and are effective in doing an aerial survey of border areas through their high-resolution cameras. Additionally, they can also attack the enemy whilst surveilling enemy positions. This is the reason why it is sometimes termed as hunter-killer drone. In waters, its variant Sea Guardian can carry out maritime surveillance, anti-submarine warfare, and over-the-horizon targeting. In India, the Indian Navy is well aware of its capabilities. In 2020, it had taken 2 MQ-9B on lease for surveillance in the Indian Ocean. Our Navy used it for 3,000 hours for maritime and land border patrolling in 14 million square kilometers. But the question is why the US government felt the need to get actively involved in the process. It is being reported that the US government brought up the topic during the 4th 2+2 Foreign and Defense Ministerial Dialogue. Part of the answer lies in the fact that the deal worth 22,000 crores was in doldrums earlier this year. Reports had emerged indicating that instead of relying on US-made drones, India would focus on upgrading the Israeli Heron drones, adding more lethality to it. This is just the tip of the iceberg. The United States military-industrial complex is hell scared of losing the Indian market to Russia and India's defense Atmanirbharta campaign. That is why the United States is trying to keep India under its sphere of influence. In 2016, Obama administration designated India as a major defense partner. In the same year, the US signed the Logistics Exchange Memorandum of Agreement with India. 2 years later, both countries signed Communications, Compatibility and Security Agreement, paving the way for US companies to sell high-end technology to India. The next step in defense cooperation was Basic Exchange and Cooperation Agreement in 2020. But in spite of so many government-level deals, the US was not able to make headwinds in India. In 2021, it was reported that India's arms imports were down by 33% over a 5-year period. Even in the reduced import dependence, India relied more on Russia than the USA. S-400 deal and diplomatic Samudra Manthan around it highlights India's preference for Russia. At the end of the day, the United States had to accept that they can't dictate Indian policies. Uncle Sam was forced to provide a CAATSA waiver to India for the S-400 deal. The rest of the damage to US's ego was done by India's uptight standing during the Ukraine-India skirmish. In spite of both active and passive threats from the US and its allies, India kept cooperating with Russia. It did condemn the war but did not take sides, which the USA wanted. The message was clear. The USA realized that India is creating a polarity of its own and it holds more moral stature than any country. Siding with India became a trend, and the opportunistic USA always goes with the trend.